Do you want a gun that's easy and fun to farm and that'll give you headshots in the Crucible? I got 2 words for you. Spare rations. So, what is spare rations? Spare rations is a 140 RPM stasis hand cannon that is also a lightweight frame. Now, if you weren't interested in all of that gobbledygook I just said, that's fine. Just know that this thing, when it's in your hands, will feel like the bullets are magnetized to enemies' heads. It feels that good. Now, it's got a pretty big perk pool, but for Crucible, the one I currently am running is slide shot, opening shot. However, there are plenty of other good PvP roles here for you to pick from, but that is just the one that I prefer. But you could definitely go for slide shot, Eye of the Storm, slide shot, kill clip, slide shot, explosive payload, you name it. And honestly, perk pool aside, the thing that makes this thing a beast in the Crucible is how easy it is to get. All you gotta do is play a couple games of Gambit when the bonus weapon is spare rations. So when you're looking at Gambit, you're probably running dailies, doing some Gambit, I don't know. Make sure you look for the spare rations bonus weapon. You'll get a bunch of tier 5 spare rations from just playing Gambit. And those games go really quick if you're just running like a very simple like ad clear build and like even xenophage. You could really turn your brain off, I guess, when you've got a good build, but do make sure that you want to try to win those games, not lose those games. But any good ad clear build plus maybe xenophage or a good heavy that can kill guardians because of invaders, and you're solid. But like always, this is just my opinion, and honestly I believe the best weapons in Destiny 2, or the Crucible at least, are the ones that you feel comfortable with and are good with. If you're bad with the spare rations, then you're gonna be bad with the spare rations. I know it said it's gonna magically give you headshots, but if you can't even aim anywhere near the head, you're not gonna hit headshots anyway. But I will say, spare rations being so easy to farm comparatively to not having to play competitive playlists to get the rose, which I think may be outdated knowledge, I'm not sure, but the other lightweight 140 hand cannon this would be compared to relatively, I believe, is the rose. But I don't really like playing competitive. I like playing Crucible pretty casually, so I like playing Gambit instead. And Gambit can be fun, especially if you have other friends to play it with, because solo queue can kind of get, you know, hit or miss with the people you get. But honestly speaking, it is a pretty fun game mode. It's PvE and a little bit of PvP, so what's not to like about it? And you know what? Because it is a stasis primary, meaning it fits in your kinetic weapon slot as well, that opens up the board for you to have a bunch of amazing energy weapons as your special. Fellwinter's Lie. I use duality in a lot of clips here. Cloud Strike if you need a good sniper. You know, it really just opens up your loadout to literally any situation that you could possibly do. Oh, and especially if you'd like to see other weapon videos that are pretty easy to get and good to use in the Crucible, then let me know in the comments down below. I would love to make videos for those weapons that I think are pretty easy to get, accessible, and easy for people to use. So, especially as a casual Crucible player myself, not as some crazy, insane, competitive Destiny 2 Crucible player. I want to make the Crucible fun for people to play, not soul-crushing. And that's kind of the other half of what makes guns good. It's good to you. If you enjoy playing with that weapon in the Crucible, I'd say that's a pretty good weapon for you. It's not going to be meta, unless it does happen to be a meta gun. But, you know, the best things in life are the things that you enjoy. Not just because they're the best. I hope that made sense. I will say though, one piece of advice I could always impart on you for any gun in the Crucible, for any archetype, for any RPM, I guess, but the number one thing to know is to know your archetype and to know it well, and to know where it doesn't do so well. Like, you're not going to be challenging scout rifles or pulse rifles or maybe even hand cannons with SMGs, right? Or you're not going to even challenge scouts with a hand cannon sometimes unless you get like a good peek on them. So just know your archetype, know your distance, and know your effective range, and then any gun will be more effective if the user behind it is better at the game, right? So there's that. But honestly, thank you for watching this video. This has been Blue. Peace out. Love y'all. God bless.